Hello, my name is Ash, a counselor in training. This is my Relatable study podcast for individuals who need help studying for their NCE, CPCE, and other related counseling exams. I'm going to go through many questions from multiple resources and make the answers relatable to both you and me. So get your listening ears on and let's get studying. Self-report questionnaires are quick, readily available, and inexpensive assessment tools. However, excessive reliance on self-reports may be disadvantageous for therapy in which way? A. They do not provide insight into a client's internal experience. B. The clients may dictate themselves inaccurately. C. Self-reports are not reliable for use in children. D. The tools cannot serve as aids in tracking a client's progress. The answer is A. Clients may depict themselves inaccurately. This is what happens when excessive reliance on self-reports can do to individuals because they are relying on this one information alone due to their own self-report. It is best to get professional opinions about any reports such as a diagnosis, medical diagnosis, psychological diagnosis, so on and so forth. For example, I knew I had PTSD from a traumatic experience, but I wanted to double check and I got an assessment from my psychologist and he confirmed that I did have PTSD. I did not want to rely on self-reports alone, so I was able to get that diagnosis. What is neglectful parenting styles? A neglectful parenting style is a parenting problem that is characterized by low responsiveness and low demands, and a lack of interest or responsiveness to a child. There are 4 types of neglectful parenting styles. The first one is multiple problem parents who are overwhelmed by life. The second one is unaware parents, crushing mental health struggles. D is disconnected parents, addiction that numbs the pain. And severe wounded parents, trauma that freezes the heart. And this is coming from the article Neglectful Parenting, You're Not Stuck. It was posted back in March of 2026. One trend is that women are moving into more careers that is in the past were populated by males. Women workers are often impacted by the glass ceiling phenomenon. Assuming that a counselor's behavior is influenced by this phenomenon, which statement would he most likely make when conducting a career counseling session with a female client who wants to advance to a higher position? A. Your ability to advance in the corporate world is generally based on your mother's attitude towards work. Can you tell me a little more about that? B. Actually, women can advance quite rapidly in the corporate world. I support you 100%. I say you should be optimistic and go for the position. C. Let's be rational. A woman can only advance so far. You really have a very little, if any, chance of becoming a corporate executive. I am here to help you cope with this reality. D. In most cases, a female will work in a position that is the same level as her father. Did your dad ever work as a corporate executive? The answer is C. Let's be rational. A woman can only advance so far. You really have very little, if any, chance of becoming a corporate executive. I'm here to help you cope with this reality. This is the statement that the counselor would make if he is influenced by the glass ceiling phenomenon. This can negatively affect the therapeutic relationship and the rapport between the counselor and the client. Answer B is person-centered and reflects what the individual would like to do in advancing in the corporate world, whereas the other two can damage that therapeutic alliance. What is negotiation in counseling? Negotiation in counseling is the process of reaching an agreement between the client and counselor on goals, strategies, and boundaries, and provides openness and persistence to make that negotiation successful within the counseling space. It also explores interests and outcomes that advocates for the client's wants and needs and creates something new. When using surveys, what is the most important factor that will ensure their effectiveness and reliability in research? A. Make sure the survey is lengthy so it covers all possible areas of interest. B. Ensure the survey questions are clear, unbiased, and relevant. C. Distributing the survey exclusively to individuals is known to the researcher. D. Focus on open-ended questions only to allow for a wide range of responses. The answer is A. Ensure that the survey questions are clear, unbiased, and relevant, because this is the most important factor that will ensure the effectiveness and reliability in a research. When the questions are unclear, biased, and unrelevant, then the research can become invalid, and if the survey is lengthy, individuals may lose interest. And instead of giving the survey to people only the researcher knows, that is a very low pool of people to do a research study on. And open-ended questions can lead to biases and different opinions. That is all 5 questions for this episode. Thank you for listening. Keep calm and study on.